Are you willing to take a drug test?
Sure, you got a cup? I mean, I got nothing to hide.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're breaking down the unbelievable Hollywood saga of the man born Carlos Irwin Estevez. It's a story of early promise, massive stardom, spectacular collapse, and an unlikely path toward reconciliation.
You know this guy? He's my second cousin.
You're kidding me.
My last name's Estevez, do the math.
Well, you really have a lot of intellectual involvement in films, don't you? You really get into the characters a great deal.
Well, you have to. I mean, it's going to exist forever. You might as well give it your best shot, and take it as deep as you can,
Born in September of 1965, Charlie Sheen seemed destined for Hollywood. The son of acclaimed actor Martin Sheen, Charlie grew up steeped in the business.
Well, I think there's a better balance with Charlie Sheen, the way it has a nicer ring to it. And as far as the Estevez name, having witnessed Emilio opt for the family name, I figured that with how Pop has established Sheen in this business, I should probably carry it on after he's history, or has retired, I should say.
He started acting in high school, making short films with classmates like Rob Lowe and Sean Penn. While nepotism certainly opened doors, Charlie's natural charisma made him stand out. By the early 1980s, he landed small roles in films like Red Dawn, setting the stage for what looked like a classic Hollywood breakout.
Well, I ain't gonna be around to pick you up when you fall now. Both of you gotta take care of each other now.
I'll never see you again, Dad.
Yes, you will. I don't want to hear that, Matty.
What happened to Mom, Dad? Where is she?
That breakout came with director Oliver Stone's Platoon in 1986. Sheen played Chris Taylor, a young soldier grappling with morality and survival in Vietnam.
Somebody once wrote, "Hell is the impossibility of reason." That's what this place feels like. Hell. I hate it already, and it's only been a week. Some goddamn week, Grandma. The hardest thing I think I've ever done is go on point 3 times this week. I don't even know what I'm doing.
The film won the Academy Award for Best Picture and made Sheen a household name. His subdued performance as a tortured everyman provided a fitting contrast with the chaos around him, proving he could hold his own in serious drama. Almost overnight, Sheen had become one of Hollywood's most in-demand young actors.
I volunteered for it.
You did what?
I volunteered. I dropped out of college and told him I wanted the infantry, combat in Vietnam.
You volunteered for this shit, man?
Believe that?
The following year, Sheen reunited with Stone for Wall Street, playing Bud Fox, an ambitious young stockbroker who falls under the sway of Gordon Gekko, portrayed by Michael Douglas in an iconic Oscar-winning role.
Anything to drink, sir?
Just an Evian, please.
Hey, see this? Can you believe it? It's got a 2-inch screen.
No, I can hardly see it.
It's from my kid, Rudy. 3 years old, he's electronics freak. I tell you, we're going to a new age, pal. Check. So how's business today?
The film cemented Sheen's mainstream credibility and placed him alongside acting giants like Douglas, Daryl Hannah, Terrence Stamp, and his own father, Martin. However, this would be the end of his collaboration with Stone. The two fell out when the filmmaker cast Tom Cruise in Born on the 4th of July, after initially promising Sheen the juicy lead role of Ron Kovic, a fiery Vietnam War veteran. Nevertheless, by the late 80s, Charlie wasn't just a Sheen family success story. He was a bona fide leading man whose name could comfortably anchor a studio release.
You know the name?
Of course, Larry Wildman, one of the first Raiders.
Sir Larry Wildman. Like all Brits, thinks he was born with a better pot to piss in. Bribed an old secretary of mine, opened her mouth, stole RDL Pharmaceuticals right from under me. Wildman, the White Knight.
I remember that deal. You were involved, Mr. Gekko?
Through the late 80s and early 90s, Sheen rode this momentum into box office draws like Young Guns, Major League, and Hot Shots. He showed previously unforeseen range, confidently moving from gritty war dramas to goofy comedies with relative ease.
I got news for you, Mr. Brown. You haven't heard the last of me. You may think I'm shit now, but someday you're gonna be sorry that you cut me. I'm gonna catch on somewhere else, and every time that I pitch against you, I'm gonna stick it up ass!
Good. I like that kind of spirit in a player.
By the time the 1990s rolled around, Charlie was his own star, known for sharp timing, good looks, and a razor-sharp knack for both comedy and drama. Yet, the cracks in his off-screen life were already showing, and Hollywood took notice.
I can't sit here and lie to you. It's some of it is very surreal. To this day, I'm not sure how I created such chaos and wound up in that in that headspace.
While his career blossomed, Sheen's personal life was plagued by substance use and tabloid scandals. In 1990, his engagement to then-fiancée Kelly Preston was called off after Preston was hit with shrapnel from a gunshot at their house. Both repeatedly denied that Sheen had shot her, intentionally or otherwise. Over the years, his personal struggles became an open secret in Hollywood and among the general public.
So what are we drinking there?
Little Crappio. It's a new drink I stumbled onto.
Zima is really good. Good chance for that there.
Zima?
Zima.
Zima, what is it, a
It's
coffee
like
drink?
a clear liquor. It's kind of like a beer, but it's really light. It's really good. Yeah.
I'm off the sauce, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Gotta just drink Crappios.
Okay.
That's all right, though.
The actor's name frequently appeared in connection with brothels, rehab stints, and legal troubles. This culminated in a frightening 1998 incident in which Sheen was rushed to hospital following an overdose. Still, his undeniable talent kept studios and networks willing to gamble on him.
Hello, I'm Charlie Crawford, and I just want to say I am very excited to be here at City Hall. To come home to the city where I grew up and work with such a fine mayor really means a lot to me. I'm sure you all have a lot of questions.
Why were you late?
Well, let's just say that my delay was airline-related. Although I'd like to state for the record that I'd gladly fly Air Sweden again.
In 1998, Back to the Future star Michael J. Fox announced his Parkinson's diagnosis. 2 years later, Fox's condition had advanced to the point that he announced he would depart Spin City, the ABC sitcom that he had starred on since 1996. The series creator decided to carry on, with Charlie Sheen replacing Fox as a new deputy mayor, and the first of a series of TV characters Sheen would play, with whom he shared a first name.
All I'm saying is you're the new quarterback, so don't drop the ball.
You know sports?
Yes. I also drink beer and play poker. I'm just a tattoo away from being your dream girl.
You know, usually I have to date a woman before she treats me this way.
The role opened up a new chapter in his career and earned him a Golden Globe for Best Actor in a Comedy Series. Spin City ended after 2 seasons, with Sheen at the helm, but his TV credibility was firmly established. That reputation would soon land him the role that would define his career, for better or worse.
Okay, long story short, I've got a young woman upstairs.
Wow, I didn't see this one coming.
See her? I'm surprised you couldn't hear her. She was like a cat in a fan belt.
Shortly after the end of Spin City, Sheen was cast as Charlie Harper in 2.5 Men. The raunchy sitcom, created by TV industry vets Chuck Lorre and Lee Aronson, seemed tailor-made for him. Men focused on Sheen's character, a wealthy, womanizing bachelor whose carefree life is upended when his nerdy, uptight brother and dopey nephew move into his Malibu mansion.
Hey, Alan.
Who's the blonde?
Don't know. Found her on the beach.
Like homeless?
Not tonight.
I didn't realize it's 3 in one day.
Depends how you count. I make it out to be 7. 8. I should carry a clicker.
For Sheen, it was art imitating life, and audiences couldn't get enough. 2.5 Men quickly became one of CBS's biggest hits, turning Sheen into the face of network comedy in the 2000s. At the height of the show's success, Sheen was pulling in nearly $2 million per episode, making him the highest paid actor on television. His easy charm, comedic instincts, and tabloid persona all fed into the character, keeping ratings sky high. Yet, his personal demons were waiting in the wings.
You're home early. How was Vegas?
Never again.
Oh, you lost?
No, Alan. I won so much frickin' money that I'm embarrassed to go back.
Charlie's off-screen antics came to a head in 2011, when he clashed publicly with Chuck Lorre following 3 attempts at rehab in a calendar year. His comments to the media grew more erratic, his behavior more unpredictable. Finally, CBS and Warner Brothers banned Sheen from their production lot and fired him from 2.5 Men, ending one of the most lucrative runs in sitcom history. The move shocked fans, but marked the inevitable collision between Sheen's personal struggles and his decades-long career.
An unrepentant Sheen told TMZ the firing is very good news, saying in a statement, "Now I can take all of the bazillions and I never have to put on those silly shirts."
Charlie Sheen being fired is hopefully going to be his bottom. I saw Charlie Sheen and his relationship with CBS as very much a unhealthy, enabling relationship.
Instead of retreating, Sheen leaned into the chaos. His 2011 media tour was a train wreck no one could look away from, with the now infamous ABC interview standing head and shoulders above the pack for the sheer amount of bizarre, seemingly spontaneous catchphrases he coined.
All these radio rants have people thinking Charlie Sheen has got to be on drugs again.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. It's not available because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off and your children will weep over your exploded body. Too much.
His declaration that he was winning became a cultural meme in an instant. Sheen joined Twitter, now X, setting a Guinness World Record for fastest account to reach 1 million followers. While the spectacle was entertaining, it was also a very public meltdown. What once seemed like rebellious charm now looked like a man unraveling in real time.
You're dealing with a Vatican assassin. Sorry. What does that mean, you're wondering? Whatever, it's just a joke. People take everything so literally. How about I tell them I'm a high priest, Vatican assassin warlock. I'm Hitva, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Nevertheless, after a chaotic 2011, Sheen seemed to find his footing in 2012 after being cast on FX's Anger Management, a reimagining of the 2003 comedy starring Jack Nicholson and Adam Sandler.
What's going on over here, Charlie?
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm doing sessions at the house now. I'll cover you for the lawn.
Get me your phone number and we'll call it even.
Forget it. She's here by court order.
I like a fixer-upper.
This is the house from Poltergeist. I'll see you later.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
In 2015, Sheen revealed he was HIV positive, explaining he had been diagnosed 4 years earlier. The revelation cast his reckless lifestyle in a new light. He claimed the diagnosis had led him towards sobriety and a more grounded existence.
There have been reports that your ex-wife, Denise Richards, knew about this for a while. Is that true?
That is correct, yes.
What about Brooke Mueller, another ex-wife? Did she know about it?
She has, yes, indeed, yeah.
You talked to her about it?
Yes, yeah.
You were married to her until 2011.
Correct.
Sheen's deeply personal disclosure sparked a surge in global awareness about HIV and was credited with driving a noticeable rise in testing. More than a decade after his firing, Sheen finally reunited with Chuck Lorre for the HBO Max comedy series, Bookie.
So what brings you here? What kind of question is that? We were concerned about you.
Oh, you thought that... No. I am clean as a whistle. I just run a game here.
In a rehab?
Yeah. There's no guns, the food is terrific, and there's ample parking.
Said Lorre of his decision to bury the hatchet, "I don't want to be too mawkish about it, but it was healing, and he was also totally game to make fun of himself." When he came to the table read of that episode, I walked up and we hugged. It was just great. For Sheen, it was a moment of reconciliation and perhaps redemption, a chance to show he could still bring his comedic chops, minus the chaos. Whether this marks a lasting comeback or a dignified final blow remains to be seen.
What's with him?
In all fairness, you have been less than forthcoming.
Forthcoming. Been called worse.
Which part of Charlie Sheen's wild ride shocked you the most? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.
Why do you think people love you so much?
Because I'm honest, and I think the honesty not only shines through in my work, but also in my personal life. Part of that code is apologizing when you're wrong and just owning it, and not like getting into the quagmire of stupidity behind it, but just looking at what you did, own your part, dismiss it, and move forward.